This podcast is sponsored by ScienceBasedLearning.com. Discover your passion for languages with our innovative ebook, audiobook, and video system. Maximize retention using spaced repetition. Start your journey today.
The role of sleep in effective adult language learning and retention. Discover how sleep enhances memory and focus, making adult language learning more efficient and enjoyable. Learn tips to boost your progress today. The importance of sleep in language learning. Learning a new language can be an exciting yet challenging journey, especially for adults juggling busy schedules and daily responsibilities. While many focus on vocabulary drills, grammar exercises, and conversation practice, one critical aspect of language acquisition often goes overlooked: sleep. Yes, sleep plays an essential role in how effectively your brain processes and retains new information. Understanding the science of language learning means appreciating how sleep contributes to memory consolidation, cognitive function, and overall language learning success. Why sleep matters in language learning. When you learn new words, phrases, or grammar rules, your brain doesn't immediately lock them away as permanent memories. Instead, these pieces of information initially get stored in temporary memory banks, needing further processing to become long-term memories. Sleep facilitates this process, particularly through stages like slow-wave sleep and REM, rapid eye movement, sleep. During these sleep cycles, your brain actively consolidates the day's learning by strengthening neural connections. For language learners, this means that a good night's sleep can solidify new vocabulary, grammar comprehension, and pronunciation patterns learned during the day. How sleep enhances adult language learning. Memory consolidation. Sleep helps transfer newly learned language material from short-term to long-term memory. This is beneficial for recalling vocabulary and grammar rules. Improved cognitive function. A rested brain enhances attention, problem-solving, and focus, all key to effective language acquisition. Better skill integration. Language skills like speaking, listening, reading, and writing improve when your brain has time to process and integrate these complex abilities during sleep. Reduced mental fatigue. By preventing burnout, sleep keeps motivation high and learning sessions productive. Scientific insights into sleep and language acquisition. Research in the field of cognitive neuroscience shows that sleep doesn't just passively rest the brain, but actively participates in learning. Studies have found that people who get adequate sleep after language practice perform better on vocabulary retrieval tests and are more adept at applying grammar rules correctly. For adult language learners, whose brains might not absorb new languages as quickly as children's, this makes sleep an even more valuable tool. Consistent sleep patterns combined with regular practice can significantly improve how quickly and effectively adults acquire a new language. Tips for leveraging sleep to maximize language learning. Prioritize consistent sleep schedules. Aim for 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night. Going to bed and waking up at the same time sets your internal clock for optimal rest. Study before sleep. Reviewing new vocabulary or language exercises shortly before bedtime can enhance memory consolidation. Limit stimulants and screens. Avoid caffeine late in the day and minimize screen time an hour before bed to improve sleep quality. Use spaced repetition. Combine your study sessions with spaced repetition techniques, as repeated exposure followed by sleep supports long-term retention. Create a relaxing sleep environment. Dark, cool, and quiet rooms promote deeper sleep stages necessary for memory processing. Combine sleep with science-based learning methods. If you want to boost your adult language learning progress, incorporating science-backed strategies can make all the difference. One approach worth checking out is the system offered at ScienceBasedLearning.com. Their simple ebook, audiobook, and video language learning system combined with an online practice app uses the science behind spaced repetition to maximize your learning and retention. By aligning your study habits with sleep and spaced repetition methods, you can enhance your language acquisition journey, making the process more efficient and enjoyable. Adult language learning doesn't have to be frustrating or slow. Knowing when and how to rest your brain is just as important as practice itself. Final thoughts. Whether you're learning for personal enrichment, professional reasons, or travel, paying attention to your sleep can drastically improve your language learning results. Sleep isn't just a break from learning, it's an active participant in making new knowledge stick. Prioritize good sleep habits alongside your study routine, and you'll notice the difference in how well you absorb and recall your new language skills. Ready to optimize your language learning and leverage the power of sleep along with proven study methods? Check out sciencebasedlearning.com for easy-to-use resources grounded in science that help adult learners retain more and stay motivated every step of the way.